We're taking a look at a new chronograph that we've got, and this will set up and end up looking like this. Otherwise it's supposed to look like a big bullet, I guess. And this is going to basically tell us how fast bullets are going. There's two little switches here, electronic eyes. As the bullet goes through them, it's going to trigger the first one and the second one, and then the difference in time between the two triggers is going to give the little computer there what it needs to do the math to figure out how fast our bullets are going. It should do everything from, it says 50 to 7,000, so this will do basically every caliber from slingshots up to 50 cals or even faster. Pretty big. When we looked at this one in the catalog and saw that it looked like a bullet, I thought it would be something that would fit in a range bag, but there's a fairly decent sized Eagle range bag, and it's not fitting inside of it for sure. Let's see, we ended up paying about 130 bucks for it. They go online for maybe 120, maybe around 100 if you get them on sale someplace. I've seen them as high as 150. So we'll bust it open and see what it's like. So it's a giant clamshell. This is sort of rubber. We glued together a sleeve of instructions here. Or maybe it's just the packaging. Guess this is the instruction guide. It's just a big 4-page, 8-page instructions. Not much in the packaging, no reason to keep it. So the idea is that it's all self-contained. So if we look at the back end here, we've got its wings and some wires. It's all down in this hole. It's got two places here to screw in the switches. Piece of Velcro here. Then we've got the first electronic eye. Velcro and twist ties. Pretty long length of cable here, which is nice because now the electronics, which is this front piece, are going to detach and stay with us on the shooting bench. And then this is going to go down range, and it's nothing but a big plastic tube. The eyes are going to be down range, the little electronic eyes, but a very, just a simple part of the electronics. They just kind of plug into those holes. The other end of the wire is just a 1/4 inch RCA, and they plug into the back of here. And there's probably a start and a stop, so there's a front and a back, I guess. There's also a place for a 9-volt battery. And then we'll plug the second one here. Back. I didn't look, but it doesn't look like they're marked front or back. I think they're the same, and it'll just matter which one I plug them into on the base unit. Next up, we've got these wings, covers, whatever you want to call them. Looks like they just sort of assemble. And I'm not reading any directions, I'm just guessing. They're the same on both ends. So I got to assume they're just made to sort of fit together here. And all that's doing is it's offering shade to this electronic eye. Typically it's going to be overhead or somewhere. and this should provide shade for the electronic eye. It also gives you a place to shoot through. When you're looking at it this way, you know to shoot through that area. And I'll have to read the directions in case I'm forgetting something here or missing something, but for the most part, it looks pretty obvious. And that's pretty much what it's going to end up looking like. We'll have to attach it to a tripod. This is a typical camera tripod. And it'll attach under here on a screw just like a camera or something. And then we'll test it out. And then there's a couple more pieces of plastic that are going to give you even more room or more coverage up here for shade. And as we put these together, you see that it just takes it from one layer to 3 layers like this to give you even more potential for shade down there. And I'm just going to shoot a couple rounds through the chrono and see if there's a difference with the same ammo, same temperature, but through 2 different barrel lengths. So it looks like we're ready to go here. Looks like we can read it. First shot with the 24. 1097. And now we'll just flip it over to this 27. .986. Interesting. A couple inches of barrel length makes that much difference.
This is a Gemtech HVT. This is a 308, 300 Win Mag, 30 cal suppressor. I have less than 1 MOA point of impact shift. Winchester 180 grain. This is a soft tip hunting round. So velocity 2661, which is
pretty much
family.
the same. The nice thing about this test is that we're able to use the same frame, same springs, same sights, same pretty much everything except for the magazines and the barrels. Next we're going to flip to the 40 caliber, and this one isn't an off company. This is actually a Glock barrel, not out of another gun, but ordered from Glock, which in effect changes this 32 into a 23. So we'll shoot some 40 caliber gold dot. I think it's 165 grain. That's what I carry. And mag sticks out because it's a Glock full-size mag, but that won't affect velocity. We're looking at 1028 there, which really isn't that different.
It's 1170.
So it made a difference.
One more. 1201.
Wow, 1170 to 1201 seems like a big jump too.
Yeah.
So first we're going to shoot the CB shorts. And let's make sure that this thing can get through there. 525. Just testing this foam thing in front of the microphone again, and it's real windy. Not sure if we're hearing it on the microphone or not. Flags are completely extended, blowing in the breeze here. So we just shot the 24 and the 27, the longest and the shortest Glock barrels, and we found about 100 and something feet per second difference between them at about 20 feet away with the chronometer, about 20 feet away there. So we're having a lot of fun with this thing. We've tried it on the rifles, a couple of rifles. We've tried it on a couple of pistols now, and I think we'll do quite a few more reviews where we take a look at speed, since it's going to be something that we're able to do now.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.